Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to fix PS4 remote play error 0x80001fff. It might show up like this on your PS4. The error code 0x80001fff cannot connect to the PS4 is encountering when users attempt to connect their PS4 through remote play on Windows 10. The error code appears after the error connection attempt fails. As it turns out, there are several different causes that might end up causing this particular error code. Just like third party interface. As it turns out, one of the most common causes that will cause this issue is an overprotective antivirus or firewall that ends up interrupting the connection between the PS4. Then automatic connection is failing. Automatic remote connection is faster, but it has fewer chances to work without issues. It might be UPnP is disabled. If you are using the newer model and you previously disabled UPnP, chances are the connection fails because the ports need to close. Then ports used by remote play are not forwarded. If you are using the older router model or you are not a fan of UPnP but you suspect that the problem is caused by ports that aren't forwarded, you should be able to fix the problem by forwarding the 3-port UDP 9296, UDP 9297 and UDP 9303 required by remote play manually. Now let's see the methods that helps you to solve this problem. The first method is disabling third-party interference. According to some affected users, this problem can will be caused by some type of interference caused by an overprotective AV suite that ends up interrupting the connection with the PS4 due to a false positive. Here's AV mean antiviruses. If this scenario is applicable and you are using a third-party security suite, you should be able to resolve this problem swiftly by disabling the real-time protection and prevent the interruption from happening. Most third-party suites will allow you to do this directly from the tray bar icon. Just right-click on it and look for an option that will allow you to disable the real-time protection. As like this, the AVG virus, and here you can temporarily disable AVG properties. Click on it and click on apply button. But keep in mind that in case you are using a AV suite that comes with a firewall, chances are the same security rules will remain in place even after you disable the third-party AV. In this case, you will only be able to fix the problem by installing the security suite altogether and removing any remnant files. In case this method was not effective or you are not using a third-party suite, then you can go with the second method. Method 2 is connecting the PS4 system manually. If you already tried the quick approach and it didn't work for you, and you made sure there is no antivirus interference, the next step is to try the manual approach. This procedure is a little tedious but has a higher chance of allowing you to connect to your PS4 remotely, even if you don't have a reliable internet connection. However, before you get started, there are several requirements that you need to be aware of. You need to check every box below in order to connect the PS4 to a PC manually. Here is the prerequisites: Windows 7, Windows 8.1 or Windows 10 computer, PS4 system with the latest system update installed, then DualShock for wireless controller, USB cable to connect the PC or wireless DualShock 4 adapter, an account on PlayStation Network, reliable internet connection. For the best performance, you need real download speeds of at least 15 Mbps. Once you ensure that you check everything, start following the instruction below to connect to your PS4 console manually for your Windows PC. First, download the latest version of the Remote Play installer. Double click on it, grant admin rights and follow the on-screen instruction to complete the process. Just like here, set up the PS4 Remote Play wizard and click on next and follow the on-screen instructions. Then select a suitable location where you have plenty of space. Then start the installation and wait for the operation to complete. Note that the installation might request the installation of additional software. If this happens, follow through the on-screen instructions to download the additional features. This should only occur on Windows 7 and Windows 8.1. Then third, after the installation is complete, restart your computer and wait for the next startup to complete. Fourth, once the installation is complete, move to your PS4 system and go to settings, then remote play connections settings and access the remove play connection settings. When inside, simply check the box associated with enable remote. Just like the screenshot shows here, here is the enable remote play options. Just click on it and enable it. Once remote play is enabled, go to settings, then account management and ensure that this console is activated as your primary PS4. If it isn't, use the activate as your primary PS4 menu and confirm to do so. Note, if you want to ensure that you can connect to your PS4 while it's in rest mode, go to settings, then power save settings, then set features available in rest mode. Inside, check the box associated with stay connected to the internet and enable turning on PS4 network. As you can see in this screenshot, just click on stay connected on internet, check the box, and then you have to check the box of enable turning on PS4 from network. Then the sixth option is turn your PS4 system and put it in rest mode. This is an optional option. Then connect the control to your PC using a USB cable. Then DualShock for USB wireless adapter. Once prompted to do so, sign in with your PlayStation network account. At the last step, wait for the connection to be established and see if you are still encountering the same 0x80001fff error code. If the same problem returns, you can go with method 3. Method 3 is enable UPnP if applicable. If none of the potential fixes above have worked for you, it's very likely that you are actually dealing with an AT, that's mean network address translation issue. Generally, if your NAT is closed, certain actions include the attempt to use remote play on PS4 will not be allowed on your network. If this scenario is applicable, you should be able to fix the problem by enabling universal plug and play if your router supports it. The vast majority of routers manufactured after 2012 support this technology, so you should have this option already enabled unless you specifically disable it. Method 4. Forwarding the required ports manually. In case you are using an older router model that doesn't support UPnP, you will need to forward the ports used by PS4 remote play manually, just like UDP 9296, UDP 9297 and UDP 93 and 03. This operation is done for your router settings, so you will need to get access to it by accessing the default IP address. For this, we have to follow these steps. First, on the PC, open any browser, type one of the following addresses and press enter to open up your router settings. Just like you see, you can just take a screenshot of this address or you can just note it down. The second option is, once you get to the login screen, enter your custom credentials if you have previously established any. If you didn't, it's the first time you have visited this page, try admin as users and 123 for as password, or you can use like admin 2, all are small letters. Then most router manufacturers use these credentials as default. Then, as like you see in this screenshot, then once you get past the initial login screen of your router, look for the advanced menu and see if you can find any options called port forwarding. Then inside the port forwarding menu, go ahead and add the UDP ports used by the remote play utility. This is the UDP code, and in this screenshot you can see, go to an AT forwarding and select virtual servers and click on this add button, and you can add these codes, UDP codes. Next, once the ports are forwarded completely, reboot both your router and your computer and see if you are able to connect at the next system startup without seeing the same 0x80001fff error code. There you have it. Hope now you can solve this problem by this step-by-step guide and you found this video helpful. If so, then give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, click on the bell icon, and if you have any confusion left yet, then let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet you soon with another tutorial video.